Okay, so now that you have all of your keywords, your key phrases in a master keyword list, what you want to do is you want to take each keyword or the main keyword of each of, if you have a lot of groups, for example, this is a big group of key phrases, you want to take the main keyword, which is going to be the keyword on the top. This is actually a duplicate. You want to take the main keyword here and you want to turn it into a post title that contains as many unique words out of all these different key phrases as possible. And you want to do that to all the groups of key phrases and all of the single key phrases, such as these ones. So when you take and you create a post title for a group of key phrases like this one, the reason why you want to try to get as many unique words out of all these different phrases as possible is because the title tag is extremely important for increasing your search engine rankings. So any words that you want an article or post to rank for need to be inside of your title. So what you're going to do here is you're going to go through all of your keywords, all of your single key phrases and your groups of key phrases, and you're going to create a post title for each of them. And you're going to do that for all of the single key phrases and groups of key phrases that you have compiled in your list here. And what that's going to do is it's going to give you a certain number of article titles that you can create a piece of content for. So you're going to have pre-made post titles that you can use when you're ready to start writing content for your website. So, and you want to put some thought into your post titles. You want to make them catchy as possible. Make them interesting, because that's gonna increase your click-through rate in the search engine listings. So, for example, this is a single key phrase here, an intro to digital photography. So you can just put a dash here, and the post title could be something like an in-depth intro to digital photography. So now you have a post title for this keyword. So for example, this group of key phrases here, keep calling them keywords, key phrases. So for this group here, you could create something like let's see, how about awesome tips and tricks for your digital SLR photography. So in this post title, in the piece of content that you create for this post title, you're going to be able to fit all these. This title here is going to help your piece of content rank for all these different key phrases, because you've incorporated as many of the words out of all these phrases as you can. So you have SLR, you have digital, you have photography, you have tips and tricks, and you even have other words like awesome. So another example here, advanced digital photography techniques. So you could create something like advanced digital photography tips that nobody else knows about, that nobody else knows. So there's another title there. You just want to go through all of your keywords here. Digital photography lighting techniques. So and it doesn't have to be the exact key phrase the way that it sits. So for example, for this key phrase, you could choose something like incredible or powerful lighting techniques you can use for your digital photography. Now, you don't want the titles to be super long, but you want them long enough to where they're unique and they really get the point across that you're trying to deliver with your piece of content. So for example, here with this group of keywords or key phrases, you could choose something like basic digital SLR how about a basic how about a digital SLR photography tutorial with all of the basics. Let's see, for here, for this group of key phrases, you could choose something like the interesting, or how about the crazy history timeline for digital photography. How about the crazy history timeline for digital photography? Let's choose, how about a crazy history time? How about an interesting history timeline for digital photography? And you just want to try to be as creative as you can. And so just go through all your huge keyword list here that you've compiled, and you want to just create titles for all of the single key phrases and for all the groups of key phrases. And by the time you're done, you should have a long list of potential pieces of content that you can write for your website. And you'll have all the long tail keywords here in these groups that you can add into your content when you're writing it. So it's an easy way to sort all of your key phrases, keep everything all in one nice little file here. It's not all that neat looking, and you could probably use a Excel spreadsheet. It might work better. There's free free programs you can use for that too, but I just like to keep it simple with the notepad and the WordPad here. So that's pretty much it.